Okay, here is a tour of my backyard slash giant garden. Okay, first we have Ray Ray. Ray, say привет to everyone. Привет. Golas. Oh, very good. Okay, so here's a pool. We mostly just use it to water the garden. Shut up, shut up. Alright, I just picked these today. Got a bunch of cherries, some strawberries. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, first big thing, here's a cherry tree. I know it just kind of looks like a big lump of leaves. Part of the branches fell in this big storm, but we've got lots of cherries still, even though we've been picking at it for a long time. So here's part of the fallen branch, and up there we've got a lot of cherries. Okay, here is one part of the garden. This little guy started out really small, but now he's huge. I guess this is like a type of zucchini. In Russian it's kabochki. So yeah, that one is almost ready. Here in this spot some greens should start to grow. We've got dill, and over there some strawberries. Okay, we've got cucumbers here. Those should start coming up soon. And then this whole area here, all tomatoes. So it's going to be crazy in like August. Don't know how we will eat all of these. So, tomatoes here. Here's another spot. We've got, so that first row here, tomatoes. And then right up here, those are peppers. And then a few more tomato plants there. And then on the side here, we have some cabbage, which is awesome. And then that row, tomatoes too. I don't know if you can see that smoke. Looks like the neighbor is burning something. So these three plants are more cucumbers. And then more strawberries. We're still getting some strawberries, which is cool. Here's just part of the backyard. Kind of a bunch of stuff. I don't really know what it's all for. Over there you've got an outdoor bathroom, shower. I do not use that. Along here you've got grapes growing, and there are grapes back there too, which you didn't see. We got grapes. Right here there are some onions, and so we're letting them grow now, and we'll get some seeds out of here, and they'll plant those next year. And then along here there's also some garlic, though it hasn't popped up yet. If you're wondering what all this stuff is, not tomatoes, but a bunch of potatoes. So if you've ever wondered what a potato plant is, it's right here. So with a potato plant, every so often you dig up, make this little mound here. I'm sure it has something to do with oxygen or soil or whatever. Then, so you plant like 1 or 2 potatoes, right? 'Cause I had no idea how potatoes were done. 1 or 2 potatoes, and then imagine that those potatoes, you know when you leave a potato somewhere and it starts sprouting? Well, that's the root. So you plant that facing down, and then lots of little roots grow, and those are a bunch of little potatoes. So underneath this ground now, perhaps hundreds of little baby potatoes growing, and then you get to dig them up, which is totally like a treasure hunt. You try not to break any. So these, see 1, 2, 3, these are watermelon plants. Should be very awesome in late summer. I had no idea that Ukraine was popular for watermelons. Apparently so. So, rest of the backyard, this whole area here, all those plants like 1, 2, 3, and a bunch over there, those are also watermelons. And then those little guys over there, I actually don't know. The landlord recently planted them. I should ask him. And then over here, these are more of those kabochki, so those are some more zucchini type plants. Now, if you notice, way over there is the other neighbor's garden, which is way more ballin'. But these like little plants that line the side, they're pretty cool. So what it is it's corn, which will grow really tall, and at the same time it's beans. So they planted corn and beans at the same time. It's also on this side of the yard. So that hopefully by the end of the summer, neighbors can't see in. I mean, as if I do anything back here. And yeah, so we'll have beans, and we'll have corn, which is cool. And then there's some more watermelon plants down here. So another one there, another one over there. And then we've got potatoes. So I mean, gosh, there's so many potatoes. 1 potato plant can have just a bunch of potatoes attached to it. So imagine how many potatoes are underneath the ground in my backyard now. So, as you can see, lots of stuff to burn, which will be fun. I think this area here will be perfect for a potential picnic barbecue. The dog can't come back here anymore since uh, he could just ruin all the plants. So this would be a nice spot to have a barbecue once it gets a little bit warmer out. But yeah, some of these potatoes should be ready to go soon. Right now in season, really popular young potatoes. I really don't think we have in America. Super tasty, and we should start doing that. And then yeah, more tomato plants. Now these little guys are already sprouting, or I don't even know what you would call that. But look at, flower starts growing, and soon we'll start having at least the beginnings of tomatoes, but they won't really be ready for a while. And same with like all these peppers, they've still got a while to go. But it's only, I mean, it's not even June yet, so it's pretty exciting. And then all along that back there, those are all grapes. And as far as I know, this tree is an apricot tree. There's question whether or not it will actually bloom, whatever they call it, this season, but we'll see, because apricots are really popular and really delicious here. So, as you can see, super giant backyard. I water this every day unless it rains like it did today, which was nice. So I think my arm muscles are going to be super huge by the end of this summer because we don't have a hose. But yeah, thanks for checking out the garden. Very excited for corn, beans, potatoes, watermelon, and all the other delicious things we've got going on. Alright, bye-bye.